Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, so today before we start our ayah, we need to, or rather, I need to address a topic, inshallah. Okay, so this is the topic about Mafool Feehi, basically Zharf. Before we go there, we have, this is something you've learned before, the pillars of the jumlah, the parts of the jumlah. Yes. So in Arabic it's arkan. So for example, I mean we use the word that this is the plural of rukun, right? Rukun Islam, rukun iman. We use that word. So this is the plural. Okay. So the pillars of the jumlah. Okay. So basically all jumlah you will have a subject and a predicate. Yes. The subject is musnad ilahi and the predicate is musnad. Okay. So in a jumlah ismiyah, the subject is your mubtada, and in your jumlah fi'liyah, the subject is your fa'il. Everything else is basically musnad. Okay, so your khabar is the musnad, your fi'il is the musnad in the jumlah fi'liyah. Okay, then we also said, so this is, I know we don't really use this term like, especially in i'rabs, but you might see the term, especially in Balagha. If you study that, you might see this term in textbooks also. Okay, so I just put it here so that you can always come back to this, inshallah. And then, of course, we talk about after your mubtada and your khabar, or your fi'il and your fa'il and the maf'ul, if the fi'il needs one, we have the muta'alliq bil khabar for the jumlah ismiyah, and we have the muta'alliq bil fi'il for our jumlah fi'liyah. Yes. And these two, muta'alliq bil khabar and muta'alliq bil fi'il, we said basically the basic one is a shibu jumlah, either jar wa majrur or zarf and its mudaf ilahi. Yes, so this is the basic jumlah. And then so this topic that we're talking about today is this, the zarf part. When does the zarf become a zarf that is muta'alliq to a fi'il or muta'alliq to a khabar, basically? Okay? Because not all isms that have zarf meaning, okay, that gives you time and place, will always be maf'ul fihi or a zarf, basically. Okay, so the term maf'ul fihi and zarf is interchangeable, is the same. I know we studied, especially in Baina, it's a bit like separated, right? We study like Zorf Zaman and Zorf Makan as like special mudaf, special mudaf. And then Maf'ul Fihi is one of the maf'uls, yes. But it's the same. Okay, it's the same. So when you say Zorf Zaman, you always say muta'alliq to something. Maf'ul Fihi is also always muta'alliq to something, basically. Okay, so these terms are interchangeable. Okay. And there are conditions for it to be maf'ul fihi, meaning for it to be zarf, meaning for it to be muta'alliq to something. It must be associated with an event or with an incident. Okay, and then it must contain the meaning of fi. Of course, in English we say like at. Okay, we don't say in. Usually we say at, like this happened at where, this happened at this time. Yeah, we hardly use the word in, but in Arabic is fi. Okay, and it becomes nasab. Yes, it is nasab. With an amil, of course, there's an amil that makes it nasab. Okay, if it does not meet the above conditions, these three conditions, then it's just an ism, although it have a meaning of time, but it's not a maf'ul fihi. Okay, so the simplest example here is Sister Zarina.
Okay.
What kind of word is that?
It's a field madi.
And yaumu?
The day is mudaf ilahi.
Yes. And what status is the yaumu?
Yahu is what do you call it? Marfu bidoma.
So why is it marfu?
Because it's the fa'il.
Yes. And how do you translate this?
The day of, what is the word?
Sabti. Yaumu sabti. So Sabtu, what is Sabtu?
So Saturday.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so the day of Saturday, what?
Uh, he came, is it?
You
No.
said,
Oh,
why is
Saturday.
this?
Oh, okay, that's the subject.
Yes,
So Saturday came.
yes, Saturday came. Okay,
Okay.
so here it is not like the muta'adid kind, right? It's the fa'il. Okay,
Yes.
and this one is the Hamisa.
جاء
Mm-hmm.
فعل ماضي خالد is the
Yes.
fa'il
Mm-hmm.
Khalid came
Yes.
on Saturday
Yes. So Yauma here is what status?
mansub
Yes, it's mansub because here, although it's the same word, it's the same day, right? We have the same fi'il also, but it's two different meaning.
is
Okay.
مفعول
Yes. So yeah, we use on here in English. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So Khalid came on Saturday. This is the event associated with this Yaum Sabti. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Clear? So that's the simplest example, inshallah. This is actually a very long topic, so we only do Zharf makan, inshallah. But yes, so we talk about the amil. Okay, so here is the Quratul Ain.
Yes.
We've already done this. This one is the first one. That is the Hamisa did just now. Okay, so Ja'a Khalidun Yawmat Sabti. So the amil here, what makes this mansub is the verb. So this basically is the event, the incident. The Khalid coming is on Saturday. Okay, so here, what about the next one here? What is as-sahru?
السهر this is مبتدا
Good. And then laylan.
ليلا مرهق this is mm,
Isam fi'il, harf.
this is ism but is this looks like hal like I don't know or
Okay. It's because you said that because it's nasab, yes?
yeah
Okay.
so
What
would
about
this be
murhikun first?
so this is مرهق is the khabar
Yes. Okay. So I know you are confused because usually we have mutada, khabar. We don't have
yeah
anything nasab in a jumlah ismiyah. Yes. That's
yeah
because we've only been doing the basics. Okay. So this is basically your muta'alliq bil khabar, or in this, bil khabar in the basic sense meaning. Okay. But this one is actually muta'alliq to the sahru here. This is our master. Okay, as-sahru is master, staying up the night. Okay, so here, this is our zorf, this is our mafool fihi, and it is connected to as-sahr. Okay, we don't say muta'alliq bil mubtada, we don't say that. So that's another thing coming. Remember, which we will do also very soon in this ayah also, that ism, certain isms, okay, they can take like muta'alliq. Okay, they can basically act like a fi'il. Okay, so if this was a fi'il, yes, and this will be maybe the fa'il, something like that, and then this will be your muta'alliq bil fi'il, or your mafu fihi, basically. Okay, so the new thing here is that mafu fihi is not only in jumlah fi'liyah, it can also come in the jumlah ismiyah. Okay, because as I said, mafu fihi and zarf, these words are interchangeable. Okay, so I put here the whole thing, both. You will see both in some Arab books. Sometimes you see one and not the other. Sometimes you see both. Okay, so here basically I put both zarf zaman mafu fihi to a master. Okay, this master here, as-sahru. Okay, and this is going to be muta'alliq to this word, staying up the night. Okay, so it's obviously connected to this. Can, inshallah. So
yes
here,
inshallah.
the amil, okay, the event is the staying up. Okay, the event is the staying up. Next one, who's here? Sister Bibi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Okay, here we have asu is
Asuku maftuhun. السوق is مبتدأ. مفتوح is خبر.
Yes. صباحا.
صباحا.
Mhm.
صباحا is the time. So it is the مفعول فيه for مفتوح.
Yes, correct. This is the amir. This is the event. Can you translate?
The market.
Mm-hmm.
The market opens in the morning.
Yes, basically, or will be open in the morning. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the event here is obviously our maftuh. So this is our amir. So the morning is about this, the soup opening. Can, inshallah.
Yeah. Yes,
So
inshallah.
here is easy because you have like mubtada, khabar, right? So this is basically muta'alliq bil khabar. Yes, the khabar is maftuh. So this one is a bit easier in a sense. Okay. This one is a bit more difficult. Okay. And Sister Aziza.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah. Khalidun.
Khalidun is the mubtada.
Good. Qadimun.
Qadimun is khabar.
Yes. Ghadan.
Ghadan maf'ulun bih. Or
What does ghadan means?
Ghadan.
Mm-hmm.
Ghadan. Ghadan is like tomorrow, right?
Yes,
or no?
correct. Correct. Tomorrow.
Yeah, it is maf'ulun bih.
Yes, exactly. This is our maf'ul fihi. So this is muta'alliq to?
Muta'alliq to qadim.
Yes, to the khabar, which is qadim. This one is also very straightforward. Mubtada, khabar, and then muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. Translation, please.
Khalid will come tomorrow.
Exactly.
Khalid
is coming tomorrow, basically. Yes. Okay. So, as you can see, all of our maf'ul fihi here is no more the words that the special mudaf. Yes, special mudaf, there's a very short list. Okay, that's the basic one. But any of these isms, okay, any of isms that gives you a time or a place is going to be your maf'ul fihi, your zarf zaman or your zarf makan. Clear? Inshallah? Can? One note is that obviously one amil can only have one basically can have two maf'ul fihi, but they have to be different kind. Obviously, one makan and one zaman, because you cannot be at two places at one time. Yes, you cannot be at two times at one time. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So it must be one makan and one zaman if you have two maf'ul fihi. Okay, so here I have who do we have here? Hold on, Sister Jahanara. Let me try to. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Let me try to make this a bit bigger. Here we have antadhiruka. What kind of word do we have? Can you see this small one here?
Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
that is fi'l antaziro
Yes.
in antaziro what is this? Intizaran would be this antaziro. This is fi'l madi.
You have ra dhamma. The word stops here. So if the ra have a dhamma, what kind of fi'il do we have?
So it will be nasra yansuru this fi'l mudari.
Fi'il mudari. Yes, who's our fa'il? It starts with a hamzah. Antadhiru.
Ana antaziru.
Yes, correct. Ana antaziru. This is the root letters. Nun, zoro, family 8. Okay, so nun zoro is to wait in family. Nun zoro is to see. In family 8 is to wait. Okay, so who are you waiting for?
You. Ka, you.
Yes, ka, you. Yaumal Jumu'ati.
Okay, Yawmal Jumu'ati is when are you waiting, right? It's on Yawmal Jumu'ah.
Yes, so what kind of Zharf is this?
This is when yani Mafool, when and where will be Mafool Feehi.
Yes, Zharf Makan or Zharf Zaman?
Okay, this is Zharf Zaman.
Yes, Zharf Zaman. And then we also have Amama.
Madrasa, this is Zharf Makan.
Yes, exactly. Translation?
So I am waiting for you, or I wait for you on Friday in front of the school.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so fi'il, fa'il, maf'ul, maf'ul fihi, both is muta'alliq to the same fi'il here. Okay, but here
Yes.
we have, whose turn is it? Sister Trina, back to you.
Oh.
Antadhiruka, same word, same fa'il, same maf'ul, and then yaumal jum'ah, same maf'ul fihi, and then sobahan. Sobahan is what kind of word? What does it mean?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So it's a nasab.
Yes.
So it's a bihi. Nasab.
Okay. So what about the translation? Translate first.
I will wait for you on Friday. Is it morning? Friday
Yes.
morning?
Yes. Friday in the morning, basically.
Morning, yeah.
Yes. So this is Zharf Zaman, as Sister Jahanara said.
Yes.
What about
yes.
Sobahan, morning? Is morning Zharf Zaman or Zharf Makan?
So Zaman also.
I said just now we cannot be
Cannot have, yeah.
at
So it
two
must
places.
Yeah.
So it must be what?
Makan.
No.
No, it's no,
It's still Zaman.
It's when. So
Yeah, it's still Zaman, okay? But the only thing is, it's not Maf'ul Fihi again.
yeah,
Because you cannot have two Maf'ul Fihi in that sense,
Yes.
okay? So what do you think this is? If we
Oh,
already have Maf'ul Fihi here, what is this? Sobahan. Maybe I open this up to everyone.
Is it
This
tamyiz? Is
close.
it tamyiz? Huh?
Close.
Hal.
No, not hal.
Badal.
Yes, badal. Okay,
I'm
badal.
guessing all the
Yes, that's good, right? Guess all your nasabs
all the
basically.
nasabs. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this is badal because, can you see why now?
Yeah, can I have two of Mafool Fihi?
Yes, but why badal? Why not tamyiz? Why not hal?
Yeah, so why is not tamyiz? Because clarifying the
Cannot
yawma.
find ayat.
But yaumal jum'ah, okay, the thing is, tamyiz, you clarify something mubaham. Yaumal jum'ah
Mubaham.
is not mubaham. Friday is clear.
The timing we don't know, right? In Yawmul Jumu'ah.
Yeah, so what kind of badal actually?
Istimal.
I
Is it-
guess,
Part.
yes, badal ma'bang. Okay, like the
ba'd.
part,
Okay.
yes, the part of the day. Okay,
Yeah.
not the whole
Mm.
day. Yaumal Jum'ah, yes. In the
Yeah.
morning, I'll be waiting for you in the morning, not the whole day. Okay, basically. Can, inshallah?
Ya Allah.
Okay, that's easy. Okay, that's all the easy part, basically.
One second. I have a doubt.
Sorry, say
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. But this Savahan is just like morning, right?
Yes.
So won't it be like again a Mafool and it is speaking about Zharf Zaman, no time?
Yes, but in Arab, you don't say this is Zharf Zaman again. You already have one Zharf Zaman. You cannot have two Zharf Zaman for the same amil. Okay? And this morning is the badal of this word. Okay? So in Arab sense, okay, in Arab, this one, you cannot say this is Zharf Zaman. This is actually the badal of this Zharf Zaman. Okay? The morning of the Friday, basically. Okay?
No to consecutive Zharf Zaman becoming, right? No to any Zharf Zaman, it will be occurring like in a sentence. That's the point, right?
Say again?
No two zarf zamans will be occurring. Right?
Yes, correct. So if you have two, right, you can say that, yeah,
Mhm.
this is Zharf zaman, this is Zharf zaman.
Mhm.
I'rab wise, you cannot
Mhm.
say this is Zharf zaman, this is Zharf zaman. Okay, you have to find another way to explain why this is here. This is badal in this case for the yaw. Okay, can?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna go to, oh, actually, yes, I think we have to go through this also. Okay, so here I have about omitting the amil. Okay, when you can omit the amil. The first one is when you are answering a question. Okay, so the question is mata yadhabu? When are you going? Okay, then obviously the full answer will be adhabu. Yes, but mata, as we said, is asking when. Yes, so the answer is this part. Okay, so even without adhabu, it still stands. Okay, obviously when you're answering a question, this always happens. Like, what is your name? You don't have to say my name is. You can just say Adila, Nur. Yes, Zarina. You just say that. Okay, you don't have to say my name is. Okay, so that is basically what this is here. Okay, then if you have here, we have an nikahu uqadan. So the wedding, the nikah is tomorrow. Here, this is your mubtada. Yes, so this one we've seen before, right? Usually we see it at like a jar or majrur, then we say muta'alliq bil khabar, and some people say muta'alliq bil khabar mahzuf. Yes, basically a nasab word, although it's nasab, this is still your muta'alliq bil khabar mahzuf, basically. Okay, or in our Iraq, we don't usually use the term mahzuf. We just say muta'alliq bil khabar, even though the khabar is not there. Okay, so all this you know, you just have to remember that it doesn't have to be jar majrur only now. It doesn't have to be like your normal special mudaf only now. It can be all this kind of words also. Okay, mafool fihi. Obviously, if it's a ism like this, then it has a status, it will be nasab. Okay. Here we have Sister Hamisa. Sister Hamisa,
Yes, yes.
Jalasa,
Jalasa tulabu hawlal madrasa
Mudarris.
mudarris.
Yes. Translation,
I forgot what is jalasa.
Jalasa to sit.
To sit, okay.
Uh-huh.
The students sit
Set, past
out,
tense.
set.
Hmm?
Hawla is around,
Yes. Orang who?
the
Mudarris.
mudarris, the teacher.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So jalasa is fi'il.
Madi.
Aha.
There's a
At-tulabu.
fa'il.
Aha.
Fa'il.
Hawla.
Hawla is Zharf.
Yes, is a zarf. And
Okay, Zharf makan.
yes. Aha.
Okay, and
And you will say this is
the teacher is
al-mudarrisi. What is it, jar?
because of the Zharf.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that's it. Okay.
Yes, this is your normal special mudaf zarf. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So this is zarf makan, you said. So mudaf ilahi. The whole thing will be muta'alliq to.
Muta'alliq bil fi'il.
Yes, you can say that muta'alliq bi fi'il. Okay. The other one is hal. Right? A zarf, a zarf.
How they are sitting. Okay.
Yes. So, but if you say it's hal, then you need the sahibul hal. Yes. What's the sahibul hal? Something ma'rifah.
Tulabu.
Yes. Tulabu. At-tulabu. Yes. So, how they are sitting, basically. So the translation, whether you say it's muta'alliq bil fi'il or or hal of at-tulab is basically the same. Okay. Of course, as we always say like this one, Okay, fi mahali nasab hal. That's how we always say all these kind of i'rab, yes. But in i'rab books, you might see something like this, muta'alliq bi mahzuf hal. Okay, so they have another word here, okay, which we don't have to go down that road. We can always stick to the one that we are doing anyway. Okay, so we say usually shibu jumlah fi mahali what, right? If it's a hal, fi mahali nal. Hal, we just have fi mahali nasab. Hal, we just have to find our sahibul hal. That's all. Okay, clear, everyone? Here, next one. Who is after you, Sister Quratul Ain?
Yeah.
Ishtaro.
اشترى الكتاب من مكتبة أمام المدرسة.
Mhm.
So he sold the book.
Ishtaro is to
اشترى is the فعل ماضي.
is
الكتابة
buy, actually, not sell, buy. Ishtaro is to buy.
Oh, buy. Oh, okay, buy.
He bought.
He bought the book.
Mhm.
So الكتابة is the مفعول به. من
Yes.
مكتبة is the جار مجرور متعلق بالفعل.
Yes.
And then أمامة is the ظرف.
Okay.
ظرف مكان.
Yes.
And this is the مضاف إليه.
Okay. And
And then the متعلق, do we?
yes. So what is it muta'alliq to?
متعلق to كتاب? No.
Okay, maybe translate first.
No. So he bought a book
The book.
from the book from the maktaba. So from like a library,
Yes,
maktaba.
maktaba is library. Okay, I don't know whether any libraries have books. Yes.
Yeah, in front of the school.
So in front of the school, what is it muta'alliq to when you translate?
So min maktaba, I don't know.
Yes. Okay. So you see, what kind of word do we have here? Maktabatin. Is it common or proper?
It's common.
Yes, a common word followed by followed by a
is it sifa?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we say usually fi mahali jar because it's the sifa of maktabatin here. Okay, but in Arab books you might see something like muta'alliq bi mahzuf sifa. Yes, I said to you all this before. Okay, so it's the same here. All your jar majrus, your zarf, all this. Okay, when they say muta'alliq to, some will say this. Basically, for us, it's complex sifa. Nakira plus zarf. Okay, so this is a sifa of the maktabat. Okay, inshallah. This word is like for us. I just give you a tip for us who is Malay speaking. So this word is the same word as like mahkamah. Okay, maktabah. Okay, so mahkamah is like the place also, the court. So maktabah, library. Okay, just for the books. Okay, can inshallah. And we have this one is exactly the same as the one on top. The only difference is this is min maktabatin. This is minal maktabati. Okay, so it's the same. Amama is still talking about the library. Okay, this is a library. This is the library. So this one, when the maktabah want a sifa, then we need to use alladhi. Yes. So here, again, the same thing. We say alladhi. This, the whole thing is sila. We have seen this before. We just say the shibu jumlah is the sila to mausul. Yes. And again, in some Arab books, you will see the amam al-madrasah is muta'alliq to bi mahzuf silah because they don't have like a fi'il or a like a mubtada after the alladhi. So this is what they will say. Okay, but this is how we say ours basically in our classes, inshallah. Can?
Inshallah.
Okay. Wow, this is already half hour. Okay, so we might not get into the ayah today, but here. So types of Zharf zaman. Okay, we have different types. We have the mubaham. Mubaham is meaning it's unknown, it's ambiguous. Okay. Then we have the mukhtas or ghair mubaham, means it's unknown. And then we have the mushtaq, which is basically the Zharf that we know as in the Saf table. Okay, the derived from the fi'il, like I want to say masjid, but that is Zharf makan. We're doing Zharf zaman today. Okay, so like the setting of the sun. Okay, something like that, maghrib. Okay, so for mubaham, a second. This one, these are the words that it is time in general. Okay, so it's unknown period. So I don't have a translation because it's hard to translate this. You have to see the context. Okay, but something like abadan is like forever. Yes, amadan is like a lifetime. Hin, time, waktu, time, zaman, time. Yes, so basically they're all time. They don't have you cannot define the time. Okay, it's not like 10 years a decade. Okay, 7 days a week. Yes, you cannot define this time. Okay, so that's why they are called mubaham. Okay, so these are all the words that is for time. Okay, and so here obviously these are some examples of those. Okay, so fa'amanu here, and then we have ilahin, jar wa majrur. Obviously this is going to be muta'alliq to the fi'il here. Okay, so this is jar wa majrur. We give them enjoyment, okay, for a time. Okay, so mubaham, we don't know how long this time is. Okay, and these words can become mukhtas, meaning not mubaham anymore, when you put it into an idafa. Okay, so we have here hina mautiha. Okay, Allah take their soul, yatawaffa anfus. Okay, Allah takes their soul hina mautiha, at the time of their death. Okay, so in this case, obviously hina is mansub, and this is going to be your Zharf zaman. This is your Mafool Feehi, and it's muta'alliq to this fi'il here, yatawaffa. Okay, here in this case, hina is no longer mubaham. Is talking about this specific time, at the time of their death. Ha is going back to anfus. Okay, can? That is mubaham. Then we have the ghair mubaham or the mukhtas. So this is the one that you can define the time. Okay, sa'a, 1 hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Then we have minute is 60 seconds. Day is 24 hours. Laila is the night, obviously. A week is 7 days. Okay, so all this is not mubaham. Okay, ghair mubaham. This is mukhtas. Okay, and so these words, okay, but this, like, for example, some of this, for example, yaum is one very good example. Okay, it can be used like in a, okay, for example, here we have next person is who just now after Quratul Ain, right, just now?
B is me.
Yes, Sister Bibi.
Mm, yeah. It's also right?
Yes, and
Antaziruka. Antaziruka yauman.
yes, so you have
Okay. So it is fi'il mudari. Ka is maf'ul bihi. And yauman will be the maf'ul bihi.
yes. Okay, so I will wait for you a day. Like this here
For a
is,
day.
yes, like 24 hours basically. Okay, I wait for you for a day. Yes, okay. And then here, do one more. Thumma innakum yawmal qiyamati yub'atsun.
Summa is atifa. And then innakum is harf nasab and ism inna. Is ism inna. And then yawmal qiyamati will be the muta'alliq to the khabar.
Yes, where's the khabar of innakum?
Yub'atsun.
Yes, tub'atsun. Yes.
Oh, sorry, tub'atsun.
Yes, okay. So yes, this is muta'alliq to this word basically. Okay. Here, the word is also yauma. Yes. And then it has an
مضاف إليه.
yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
this one is a bit more different. This is a bit more specific than just like yaum. Yes. Here, I will wait for you for a day. Here, translation, indeed day.
Indeed you
You
all,
all, yes. Mm-hmm.
indeed you all will be resurrected
Mm-hmm.
on the day of judgment.
Yes, on the day of Qiyamah, on the day of judgment. Okay, so here, Yauma become a bit more specific than just Yaum. Although Yaum itself is not Mubaham, you can say this is 24 hours, this is Muqtas, but here it becomes a bit more specific than just normal Yaum. Yes, can you see that? Good. Next one, Sister Aziza.
Yeah.
Here we also have Yaum also. But here we have al-yawma. And what would that be?
Al-yawma is the specific.
Yeah.
This is the
What's the translation of al-yawma?
the al-yawma is the day.
Yeah, yes, but actually it's today. When you say al-yawm, it's today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Laisa, what kind of word you have?
Laisa is the time that you don't know the time frame. Laisa is like the time that will come. You don't know the time frame.
No. Laisa is what kind of word? Laisa.
Laisa is harf zaman.
No. Laisa.
Laisa.
Negation.
It is negation.
Nakis.
It is fi'il nakis.
Okay.
I wonder what you're thinking about when you said maybe you
the time. I'm thinking of the Laisa is stating the time.
Laisa. Okay, so Laisa, it has a time, it doesn't have an action. Okay.
I think you're thinking about Ams, is it? Ams, the time.
Maybe.
Tomorrow, yesterday. Ams.
No, Ams is yesterday, correct.
Yesterday,
Yes.
right.
Okay, so Laisa is fi'il madi nakis, like kana. Okay, it doesn't have an action, it has a time. Kana is past. Laisa negates the khabar and negates in the present. Okay, that's Laisa. So it needs an ism Laisa. Can you find for us? Where is our ism Laisa? Ism Laisa is ism in Rafa status.
Hamimun.
Yes, Hamimun is our ism Laisa. Okay, so Lahu will be?
Lahu will be jar wa majrur.
Yes, so muta'alik.
Muta'alik to huna yaum huna hamimun.
Okay, so just muta'alik bil khobar Laisa, we say that. Okay, so Laisa, ism Laisa, and then khobar Laisa. Yes, although we don't have like a khobar here. Okay, but yes, so today, and then we're not talking about hahuna for now. Okay, today he will have no friend. Okay, lahu hamim, he will have a friend. Laisa lahu hamim, he will not have a friend. Okay, today. So this one, yaum, again with the al, it becomes more mukhtas than your normal yaum like this one. Okay, a bit more mukhtas, a bit more specific. Okay, it's not like a general yaum, any yaum. Okay, it's today, that day. Can? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so that is another type. And then we also have the mushtaq. Mushtaq is basically the ones that are in the pattern of like maf'il, masjid, right? Maf'al, mata'am. Although I'm saying all makan, we're still talking about zaman. Okay. So when you see such a word, like for example, majlis here, For example, masjid, for example, mata'am. All these are basically, you say this is ism zarf in your Zharf table. Yes? But they are not always going to be zarf in your sentence. Okay, obviously, just like yaum, I can talk about the masjid being like, I make solah in the masjid, then yes, in that case, the masjid will be the zarf of the solah. Yes, it's about the when I do the solah, where I do the solah rather. But I also can talk about the masjid as in the masjid is being constructed. Yes, so in that case, it's not a zarf anymore. So all these words are like that also. Okay, once you see, when you say it's ism zarf in sarf, it doesn't have to be zarf in nahu, basically. Okay, so it can be used as zarf in nahu when it has the same fi'il. Okay, so for example, here we have jalastu, fi'il madi, ana, I sat, majlisa zaidin. Okay, here, obviously, both the time and the place share the same word, same pattern. Yes. How do you know whether this is talking about the place or the time? Obviously, the context. Okay, so here it's saying that I sat at the time Zaid also sat. So when Zaid sat, I also sit. Basically, like that. Okay, so in this case, majlisah here is nasab because it is the zarf zaman, the mafool fihi to jalastu. Okay. Other than that, okay, such a word, okay, will need a fee. So even when I say in English just now, I make solat in the masjid, I have to say in the fil masjid. Okay. So same thing here. Other than that, all these words that are basically mushtaq in your Zharf table, you say it as ism zarf, it must be used with a fee for whatever fi'il. Obviously, this is going to be the usual common place because you will always use it with a different fi'il for that place. Yes, I make solah in the masjid. Any kind of fi'il example, most likely your fi'il is gonna be from a different word with the place. So you have to use fi for that. Can, inshallah. Still haven't finished. That is the 3 types of zarf zaman, and then the usage. Okay, basically we've actually done from all the examples, but the usage of this zarf zaman, they can be here mutasarrif. Mutasarrif in sarf means it's sarfable. Yes, can change. So here it doesn't mean sarfable, it means can change, meaning that it can be other than zarf. It's not always zarf, which is the point of this whole topic that I'm going through. Yes, it's not always going to be zarf. Like just now, we already see this example of Ja'a Khalidun Yawma Sabati. Yes, Yawma here is zarf, but Ja'a Yawmu Sabati here is not zarf anymore. Okay, some of these words can be mu'rab words. Okay, so all these examples is the same. Okay, here you have Yasumul Muslimuna, the Muslims fast on the month of Ramadan. So here is Shahra nasab because it is muta'alliq to this fi'il. But here Shahru Ramadana, this is the Quranic ayah. Here is your mubtada, is Shahru, is the start of the sentence anyway. Okay, so this is not going to be always zarf. Okay, but there are some words that are mabni. They are still mutasarrif, meaning they can be other than zarf, but they are mabni. And this is the point of me going through this because we have the word if in the ayah. Yes, so if it can be, here we have who's turn? Sister, after Sister Aziza, right? Sister Jahanara. Did I call Sister Aziza just now? I forget actually.
Yeah, I already done.
Okay, yes. Sister Jahanara.
Yes, ma. Yes, sister.
Mm-hmm. Faqad nasarahu Allahu. Faqad is fa and qad is half tahqiq. What is nasara?
Nasra is fi'al madi.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Mafool.
Yes.
Lafzul jar. Lafzul Jalala will be Philo.
Yes.
Philo.
Fa'il of
Nasara.
Nasara. Translation.
Yeah. So, Faqad Nasrullah. So certainly, help of Allah. Allah will help him.
Allah already helped him. Okay.
Allah already helped him.
And then if, okay, we'll skip that first. Akhrajahu. What kind of word do we have here?
Akhraja is fi'l madi.
Good.
Akhraja.
What's the fa'il?
Akhrajahu.
What's the pronoun?
Ana.
So, akhraja, you say it's fi'il madi.
Akhraja fi'l madi. So it will be huwa fa'il.
Yes.
Fa'il.
Huwa. Good. And then this who?
This akhrajahu will be maf'ul him.
Yes. Mafool bihi. And then alladhina kafaru.
Alladhina kafaru.
Mhm.
Alladhina kafaru will be ism mawsul.
Yes.
Alladhina.
Yes. What status is it in?
Kafaru.
Alladhina.
Alladhina kafaru is kizab. So alladhina kafaru. So this will be fi mahalli nasab.
Why nasab? What does akhraja means? Akhraja, root letter?
Akhraja yani
What's the root letter of akhraja?
kharaja.
Yes.
Kharaja.
Kharaja is, what's the meaning of kharaja?
Kharaja is let go or
Sorry, let go.
let go.
Kharaja is to basically go,
Exit. Yeah.
to leave, to go out. Okay.
To leave
And then
out.
akhraja is to make someone leave.
Okay.
So akhraja basically here means exile. This who is talking about our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay. Alladhina kafaru. What do you think? Is it still fi mahali nasab? Are you still there?
No. I think disconnected.
Okay. So, oops, sorry. Alladhina kafaru here is actually the fa'il of akhraja. Okay. So Allah already helped him, meaning our Prophet, when those who disbelieve exiled him. Okay. So this is, okay, obviously you can see that this whole thing is connected to when did Allah help our Prophet. Yes, in this sentence. So this is your normal Zharf zaman. Okay, you can say mabni ala sukun, obviously. And then fi mahali nasab, this is mafool fihi. This is your Zharf, basically. This is muta'alliq to this fi'il nasara. Okay? Can? Back to...
One
Yes.
second. I did not get Allazina kafaru. So it is not nasab.
It's not nasab. No, it's the fa'il of akhraja. Those who disbelieve
so Allazina
exile
kafaru,
him.
okay.
Yes. Okay, it's the
Okay, as a
fi'il of
fragment it
akhraja.
becomes
Yes. Okay. So this whole thing is akhraja until kafaru here is muta'alliq to nasara. This is your normal mafool bihi. Okay, not mafool fihi. Okay. When did Allah help him? When they exile him. Okay.
So it is as a whole, it is mutalik nasara.
Yes. If the whole fragment here, the whole Zharf here basically is muta'alliq to nasara. Yes. So if is Zharf, so the whole jumlah fi'liyah after it is going to be fi mahali jar mudaf ilayhi to is. Okay? Can?
Okay.
Here, Sister Zarina.
Yeah.
Wadhkuru. What is this word? Wadhkuru.
It's so familiar.
Ism, fi'il, harf.
Oh, what's good? It's a fi'il.
Yes.
Yeah. Fi'il.
What kind of fi'il?
Amr.
Yes. Amr who?
Yeah. What's whom? No, antum.
Yes. Amr antum. Good. And then we skip if. We have antum.
Yeah. Antum will be all of you.
What is this here? What kind of jumlah do we have here?
Oh, this isim what is it? Ismiyah, jumlah ismiyah.
Yes. So antum is?
Yeah, the mubtada,
Yes. And qalilun will be?
the khabar.
Yes, the khabar.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So what is this when? Maybe translate first.
Yeah, but what was
Wazkuru? Mention.
oh yeah, mention, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So mention when all of you qalilun.
What's qalil?
Qalil is
What's killah? Jamak killah. What's killah? Qalil, few.
Few.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay, few. You
When
all
all
will
of you are few.
Yes,
Yeah.
few. Basically few in
So,
number.
yeah,
Yes.
when
Okay.
all of you number, okay.
Yes. If we say that is Zharf, you translate as when, right?
Yeah.
But does it mean it's muta'alliq to this one? When you were few is when you mentioned, like here, right? We have when they exalt him, that's when Allah helped him. Yes. So this is muta'alliq to this Nasara. So can we say this is also muta'alliq to this Uzkuru?
No, doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
like that, right? Doesn't make sense like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, okay, it can be not Zharf. So here I've given you the answer actually. It's fi mahdi nasab is maf'ul bihi. Obviously the context is going to help you. Okay, so mention. So this is like another, this is what is supposed to be mentioned. Okay,
Yeah.
all this, what comes after that is what is you're supposed to mention. Okay, otherwise you don't have like something there. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Mention what when you were
What,
few.
mention
Mention
what?
what. Yes. Okay. So this is actually the what. Okay. This is not like this. This is normal muta'alliq. This is not. Can? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So the same can happen to Iza. Iza we've seen a lot with like a syartiyah. Yes. But
Yes.
Iza can also not be syartiyah. Okay, so for example, we have a lot of this. Walaili idha yaghsha. So this idha yaghsha here, it's the hal of walay. Okay, when those who are doing juz amma, yes, we see this a lot. This is the hal of the word al-layl. Al-layl is ma'rifah, yes. By the night, when it covers, I think, yaghsha, when it envelopes, okay. So this is the hal of light. So idha here is not, it is Zharf in meaning, but it's not Zharf in i'rab. Okay? If you say it's Zharf in i'rab, then you're saying it's muta'alliq to a fi'il. So like here in this case will be your uqsimu, right? This is taking an oath. So it's like saying I take an oath when it envelopes. So that's not what the meaning is. Okay? So this is the hal of al-layl here. Okay? I took an oath by the night when it envelopes. Okay? Nothing to do with the oath. Okay? When the oath took place. Okay? And here we have your normal shartiyah, which we've already done that, so we don't have to go that again. And I will not talk about arms right now. It's very rare in any case, so we won't talk about this first until we come to it, inshallah. Any questions? I took 1 hour. I thought I'm going to take 10 minutes. I took 1 hour for half of this. Yes. Any questions?
Comprehending a difficult one.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I haven't. Sorry, say again.
Yeah, sister, can you just explain me this? I did not get the above one. Ghair mafhum, what is that? I missed last.
The what? Sorry?
On the previous slide.
The previous slide.
Not this one, the above one. Mabaham, Mabaham, you were speaking, right? That term.
Mubaham.
Yeah.
غير مبهم.
Mabaham.
Mubaham means ambiguous. Okay. Mubaham means
Ah.
ambiguous. غير mubaham means it's not ambiguous. So all these words you can define. A year. A year is 12 months. Okay.
Okay.
Sana also 12 months. A month is 30 days. Okay. These are not mubaham. You can define all this. Duha, you can define it with a time. Summer is whatever the dictionary defines it as. Okay. All these words you can define basically. Okay. So this is a غير مبهم. Okay. One more thing actually, we haven't finished. So this one we talk about those that can be other than Zharf. Yes, they can be mu'rab words, they can be mabni words. The last thing is those that is غير متصرف. So they will always be Zharf. Okay, these words are like the mu'rab are like this. Okay, so duha, sabahan, yes, this must be Zharf in a lot of the sentences, okay, unless obviously that just now we saw it comes with another Zharf, then it becomes badal. Otherwise it's actually still Zharf without the yaumul jum'ah in our first slide just now here. Yes, without the yaumal jum'ah, sorry, this obviously going to be your Zharf zaman, right? I wait for you in the morning. This is going to be your Mafool Feehi. But with this, it becomes badal, yes, but it does have a Zharf meaning. So all these words will always be Zharf in that case. And then some mabni words are like qad, if you have heard of this. A lot in conversational Arabic, faqad. And this one also, autun. Okay, so I'll not go through this right now, okay, but these are always going to be Zharf also. And then the other word is Sahara. In the Quran, we have it, but it's also very rare. So we'll come to it when we come to it, if we come to it, inshallah. Okay, can? So we will not go to ayat 30 now. Obviously, we only have 3 minutes left. So your homework is to find out what is the very first word here, inshallah. Can? Okay, if no questions, then I'll see you all on Wednesday or some of you tomorrow, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallah
Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakallah
Fadila.
khairan.
Wa iyyakum.